confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 241,768. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 5,784. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,296, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 64. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on Monday, this last day of August. The U.S. reaches another milestone in coronavirus cases. According to Johns Hopkins University, the U.S. surpassed 6 million positive cases with 21,000 more deaths just in the past 3 weeks. Now, the American Academy of Pediatrics says new reports are showing that the spread among children and teenagers is growing faster than among the general public. In May, about 5% of the nation's cases were recorded among minors, with that percentage increasing to 9% in August. Hospitalization rates have also increased among children, and while symptoms may not be as severe, medical experts say infections among kids are a real concern. In California, as of Sunday, close to 700,000 cases were confirmed, with Los Angeles County accounting for close to 1/3 of those cases. Well, Los Angeles County health officials held their weekly press briefing addressing the newest guidelines that California Governor Gavin Newsom announced on Friday. With the 4-color tier structure, Los Angeles is among the 38 counties that are in the most restricted tier, labeled with the color purple. Those counties account for roughly 87% of the state's population. Now, in order for the county to move through the state's tier structure, health officials say the case numbers must continue to go down significantly, slowing the spread of COVID-19. According to the new guidelines, no more than 13 new cases per day per 100,000 residents are allowed. In order to move to the second tier per day, cases must drop to 7 new cases per 100,000 residents. In today's press briefing, new data was shared on the past 7-day average of hospitalization and death rates, which all continue to show a downward trend. Health officials urge the public to continue to remain vigilant in following preventative measures such as wearing a face covering, practicing social distancing, avoiding gatherings or crowded spaces, and washing hands often. California lawmakers will vote on an emergency bill that could help millions of renters in fear of losing their homes this coming month. The state's ban on evictions during the coronavirus pandemic expires tomorrow, and Governor Gavin Newsom, along with state lawmakers, say they've reached an agreement on Bill 828 that would protect tenants from eviction through January 2021 if 25% of the rent is paid by tenants during that period. Now, tenants would still owe landlords for missed rent, as the bill would not forgive the missed payments. The bill is viewed as a compromise between landlord groups and tenants. The measure is expected to be voted on today and would need a 2/3 majority each house of the legislature to pass. Here in Los Angeles County, today is the last day to apply for the county's rent relief program. Residents can check online and see if they are eligible. Go to 211la.org/LA County/rent relief. Well, millions of unemployed Californians will begin receiving additional benefits in the next few weeks. California's Employment Development Department says they are ready to process lost wages assistance payments in 2 phases. The extra $300 per week is part of President Donald Trump's executive orders to supplement federal funds that ran out at the end of July. The state's EDD says payments will begin after Labor Day weekend. The first phase covers people who previously provided information that they were unemployed due to COVID-19 related reasons on their initial application and have already received their regular state or federal unemployment payments for benefits between July 26th and August 15th. The second phase is said to cover those who did not have the opportunity to indicate they were unemployed due to COVID-19 reasons on their initial applications and still meet the minimum $100 weekly benefit amount. A notification will be sent to people in the second phase to complete a one-time self-certification. Notifications will be sent by email, text message, or mail. For more information, you can go to edd.ca.gov. Delta Airlines and American join United in announcing they have permanently scrapped domestic change fees. This comes as the industry tries to entice travelers to come back and fly despite the ongoing pandemic. U.S. air travel is down nearly 70% compared to this time last year. The four largest airlines in the U.S. reported a combined loss of $10 billion in their second quarter. Past policies included a hefty change fee of $200 to modify a ticket for travel within the U.S. United officials say they are listening to their customers and are hoping they will return to the skies with peace of mind, knowing there is flexibility in their travel plans. Now, according to the Bureau of Transportation Statistics, Delta collected more than $830 million in change fees, more than any other U.S. carrier, followed by American at $818 million and United at $625 million in 2019. Legendary Georgetown coach John Thompson has died at the age of 78. Known simply as Big John throughout college basketball, Thompson was the first black coach to lead a team to the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1999 and was credited for opening doors for a generation of minority coaches. Never afraid to speak his mind, Thompson was famous for walking off the court in 1989 before a game against Boston College to protest Proposition 42, an NCAA measure that would ban academically ineligible freshmen from receiving scholarships. Thompson said he protested because he believed the measure aimed at limiting opportunities for minority students. He was not only a leader in sports, but a mentor and an institution for the league. Many are sharing their love and support for Thompson and his family on social media as they mourn this loss. As the country and individual states and school districts work through how to reopen safely, shopping trends are showing things are definitely not the way things typically are this time of year. While traditionally retailers see a spike in shoppers getting classroom gear, clothes, and items associated with the new school year, a new report shows a significant decline from this time a year ago. Shopper intelligence leader Catalina released a new report that shows sales of back-to-school supplies at grocery and drugstores are down by more than 30% nationwide for 4 weeks, ending on August 22nd, compared to the same time a year ago. Catalina's buyer intelligence database, which tracks billions of in-store purchases each day, showed that the number of trips to the store each week continues to be down by 8% since January. The report shows state by state the percentage of school supplies, store trips, and money spent on school gear. In California, as one of the highest states with COVID-19 confirmed cases, data showed one of the highest declines in shopping trends. Experts say it may just be a reflection of the economic downturn in general since the pandemic started, as similarly less impacted states like Alaska, Montana, and Vermont also show back-to-school sales have declined by 42%, 21%, and 11% respectively. Well, another shortage during this pandemic will wreak havoc with Labor Day weekend sales. Shoppers looking to purchase major ticket appliance items like refrigerators, washer dryers, ranges, they'll likely be disappointed to see there won't be the kinds of sales that traditionally happen over the upcoming holiday. Industry experts say due to the pandemic, there's been a supply chain disruption. Some warehouses and factories that manufacture appliances across the country were operating at 50% capacity as a result of the COVID-19 restrictions in March and April. Plant operations were temporarily closed to ensure enhanced safety measures were in place before bringing back the workforce. Major factories even stopped production altogether for a few weeks at the height of the pandemic. And with more people at home, there's been an uptick in home improvement projects, with more shoppers frequenting stores like Lowe's and Home Depot. Those stores have seen an increase in 25 to 30% from June last year. Industry experts suggest holding off on buying new appliances until closer to the holidays to get better deals. Well, if you're at home like most Americans, planning on purging, remodeling, or just reorganizing, there is one organization that says they are open for donations. The Habitat for Humanity's Restore is a home improvement outlet that accepts small and large donations of new and gently used furniture, appliances, housewares, building materials, and much more. All the proceeds from the sales of your donated items will help Habitat's projects in the community and globally. The Torrance location is at Crenshaw Boulevard, just north of 190th Street. You can call them at 310-818-5222. They're open 7 days a week. You can also go online to habitatla.org. Airbnb is launching a new system to help weed out illegal listings and help keep the online platform safe for renters. Partnering with the City of Los Angeles, the new system is said to significantly streamline the process for identifying and taking down illegal short-term rental listings. Los Angeles city officials say more than 6,000 listings remained on Airbnb that were out of compliance. The municipal law requires short-term rental hosts to register with the city, which checks whether or not they are meeting key requirements, such as renting out their primary residence rather than a second home or investment property. Now, the new system will make it easier for Airbnb and the City of Los Angeles to share information and share illegal listings. Already more than 1,000 illegal listings were removed in just the last week. And in the age of COVID, Airbnb is now promoting a more robust cleaning and sanitation standard that has been adopted by more than 1 million homeowners and listings to ensure safer travels no matter where you go. Torrance City Council members return tomorrow night for their virtual meeting. You can view the agenda online now. The public is encouraged to participate by emailing ahead or by calling in during oral communications. On the agenda this week, September will be proclaimed Paint the Town Purple Month. Torrance Youth Council members for 2020 to 2021 will be appointed, as well as updates from the city manager on the latest COVID-19 impacts in our city. You can tune in at 7 p.m. live tomorrow night right here on our channel, or you can stream the meeting from our website, social media, and YouTube platforms. You can also participate by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov or by calling 310-618-2404. Well, beginning this Friday, City Cable is launching a brand new show called Weekends in Torrance. This will replace COVID-19 Today on the weekends, as a new episode will air every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. Now, Weekends in Torrance will feature things to do around the city in the age of COVID-19. Our City Cable hosts and producers visit outdoor dining spots, local breweries and restaurants, Sierra Golf Course, the Madrona Marsh, Torrance Certified Farmers Market, and many more places to share stories of our community. We hope to showcase the resiliency of our residential and business communities as people wear face coverings, social distance, modify operations, and take the necessary precautions to minimize the risk of infection while still offering services and programs from our community. We hope you'll join us every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. right here on City Cable. We're also streaming online at torranceca.gov, and you can also find us on YouTube. Well, as families kick off the second week of the new school year, we want to hear how distance learning is going for you and your kids. Share what tips and tricks seem to be working as your family navigates through these difficult times and unique learning models. Now, whether you have a preschooler or a teen in high school and every grade in between, we want to hear from you. Email us at COVID-19today@torranceca.gov. And that is our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. as Colleen Farrell brings you the latest updates. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.